I'm AJ of EverythingAJ's, and today I'd like to show you my project that I've got all the pieces for. They're laid out here ready to go, and this is actually something that a couple of these items are thrift items that I found for a very good price, and some of them are things that I've collected over the time. I wanted to run through this project because it's going to be very interesting. I've already mossed the basket area of the base here, and I actually just cut the styrofoam out. I haven't glued it into place, but I just wanted to show you this little trick here. So if indeed you have a container you're looking to have a hollow area, what I suggest is look to see if you have an empty pot, and you could probably put something like that in there, or even like maybe an empty yogurt container, something that if it's solid, I would put it upside down. If you're putting it outside, you don't want it to collect any water or anything, and as you can see, this will just drain water right through it if it does happen to get wet. So this is what I've decided to do. I put the skinny side down because it is a narrower basket on the bottom and it's a little wider on the top, so it worked and seemed to make sense for me to do it that way. Now, the styrofoam piece, I'm just using a scrap from another basket display that I took apart. And if anything I could suggest to you guys is use a drywall knife. The drywall knife has really jagged teeth, it's got a good angle on it, you got a really good hand position, and it's not a kitchen knife. So just a tip right there. Now what I'll do is pop this into place, and it's really snug. I'm not going to worry about gluing this necessarily. I might throw a couple of pieces here on the back, but that's about it. I want to be able to take this apart at some point in time if I want to use it for a real plant or change up all of the design, whatnot. Okay, so let's set this down here. The flowers I have are gorgeous. This is just a good bouquet bunch. I got these from the Michael's craft store several years ago. So I figured that very delicate pinks and peaches are something that I'm kind of into this year. I'm really liking those colors, and for spring it's a good color combo. And then this here is a little squirrel that I found at the Goodwill. It's $2.99 that I had paid for this. So I'm going to actually stick this right into the top of this arrangement and create where it's like in the arrangement and holding a bouquet. That's the intention anyways. I've got a selection of greeneries here that I'm going to also be putting in. This is one of the boxes that I make. I'm just going to use that. There we go. Hopefully a slight elevation will still give you the idea of what I'm going for here. All right, there it is. The first piece is running right along there and it's up into the edge. I'm just gonna glue a couple of spots where it'll stay still. Okay, so as I'm placing the greenery, I don't want to hide all of the details. I want to leave some of this top exposed. Alright, so for the bottom of the squirrel, it is made of styrofoam. I'm going to make a stick for it to go up into the squirrel and then into the styrofoam. So I'll show you a couple of these other greeneries. This is like a staghorn fern here. I've got 3 of them. I have one of this greenery pick. What I'm going to do is stick this greenery just straight into the back, give it a little bit more fluff. And I want to do the back end before I put the squirrel in front, just so that when I'm positioning everything, it's already in place. I'm not working around the big squirrel. Here's what I have so far. I have enough working area in the middle. I have where one of these went up and one on each side here, and then the one trailing down in the front. Now with the squirrel holding the bouquet, I want it to be in this area, so I'm just trying to make sure that the front of him is lined up where I'd like it to be. So we'll just poke it in just like that. Alright, I have placed the pick and glued this together, so it is now hopefully one piece that's strong enough to hold on. And I do want it raised up just slightly, so that's why I've used such a long pick. These pink flowers are kind of a loose piece here. I'm going to try and twist it to this side of the rose. I'll keep it nice and tight up here in the front. We've got a little bit of gapping here in the back, and that's where these will play off of the greens really, really well. And these, I'm literally just going to tuck in there. Just going to tuck that right down in here. Alright, I will add the glue to this just to make sure it stays put. Oh, I better add another stick. Just a little dab will do. I don't need a lot of glue. It will hold on to it just fine with that little tiny bit. That way it's a little loose too. I don't want it to be too stiff. Alright, I'm bringing this to the other side so you can see this side now. Just gonna jam that right into that corner so that it stays put. I have a hollow pick piece here. This is going to fit right over that flower tip. See that? But what I want to do is put just a little dab of glue. There we go. All right, now I'm going to stick this right in to the front here. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed watching this piece come together right in front of your eyes. And as always, you know, I make these projects so that I can inspire you and give you an idea to take something you already have had and turn it into something that you can, you know, use different times of the year, for spring, Easter, whatever you like. It's not a bunny, but it's still in the Easter category of that cute little squirrel. And if you make anything similar to this, you can always tag me. I love to see your projects too. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye now.